Yo, what is up everybody? Welcome back to another video. My name is PeterFK. So today I want to talk to you about a few of what I think are the best free plugins that you can get in the market today. If you are interested in any of the plugins, there will be a link to download it in the description down below, or at least a link to the site for the plugin. So let's just get started and go through the list. So these plugins aren't in any specific order. They are all amazing and they all work great for their specific purposes. So where I'm going to start are the Cymatics plugins. So Cymatics recently dropped a lo-fi plugin called Origins, and that plugin has real quickly become one of my favorites and like go-to plugins when I'm making beats, especially if I'm making lo-fi beats. So if you're into making lo-fi beats or you want some of that old-timey kind of feel in your music, you can go on their website and download it for free. And while we are talking about Cymatics, you can go and check out some of their other plugins. They have two trials, I know, for Space Light and Diablo. So Space Light is a reverb plugin and you can get the free version on their website, and Diablo is a really cool plugin for your drums to make them hit harder, add some spice on top of them. And we have gone over the Diablo plugin here on this channel, so go check that video out. The next plugin that we're going to talk about is the BBC Symphony Orchestra. So this is the plugin that I have covered on this channel as well, so you can check that out if you want to see a more in-depth kind of look through of that plugin. But that plugin gives you access to violins, cellos, horns, percussion, and all of that from the BBC Symphony Orchestra. It sounds amazing and I find myself using it in so many tracks. So if you like just overall orchestral sounds, or if you just want to add a cool violin or cello to your beats, definitely go check that out. That is, I think, a must-have. I love that plugin. So the next plugin that I want to talk to you about is from Spitfire Audio, and it has the name Labs. That plugin gives you a great variety of different sounds. There are synth strings, there are bass guitar, there are piano pads, there is mandolin. Yeah, there is just a real variety of different sounds that you can add to your tracks to give them a really cool vibe. So if that's interesting, go check that out. I really like it. So the next three plugins that I want to talk to you about are from Valhalla. So there is Valhalla Supermassive, which is probably one of their best plugins. It is a really good reverb plugin that I'm getting into. I love that plugin. So if you need a good reverb plugin, go check that out. The next two plugins are called Valhalla Frequency Echo and then Valhalla Space Modular. So those two plugins, in my opinion, don't work for all tracks, but they can give you this, I don't know, funky feeling track. They can make it sound really, really weird. So if you like that and just want to check that out, I'd highly recommend it. And then next, onto the last plugin that I want to talk to you about is called Wider. So that plugin kind of takes your track and gives it just stereo, pretty much. I tend to use this plugin a lot in choruses or other places where I want to make everything kind of sound just bigger and louder and, you know, more aggressive or roomier. Pretty much give it more space in the track. I really like this plugin, so definitely go check that plugin out. So right now we are at the end of the plugin list. However, I want to mention one extra thing that is getting a really popular, you know, in recent times, and that is one-shots. So one-shots are pretty much just audio snippets. For an example, if you take a C note on a piano, you press the C note, let that ring out, and pretty much that's a one-shot. And one-shots can be pianos, they can be huge synths, they can be pretty much anything you can think of that makes a melody or an instrument or something like that. You can pretty much use them instead of a VST. So if you need a cool melodic sound, you can pretty much just use one-shots for that. And so that is the reason that I wanted to mention it in this list, because they can pretty much work just like VSTs, and just like if you had Omnisphere or something like that, you can just use one-shots instead. So if you want to get your hands on some one-shots and you want to use some one-shots, you can check out Cal Beats. I think the pack is called Galaxy. You can get some one-shots there. They sound amazing. And then you can also check out Cymatics again. They have a few one-shot packs that sound really good and I tend to use in my production. So I highly recommend checking those out and kind of getting used to using them, because they can really spice up your production, like a lot. So that is the end of the list. Like, comment, and subscribe if you like the video. If you want to help this channel out, you can send this video to friends or people that you know that like this sort sort of content or you think might actually like these videos, it would really help a lot. However, you can find download links for everything in the description down below. Thank you so much for watching. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you next time.